Hello again, Danny H here. Here are my car boot pickups for today. I went to 3 car boots. Unfortunately, I didn't do terribly well. I'll explain why in a minute. Well, actually, in fact, that's a bit unfair because I actually didn't do too bad. I mean, some of the items were really good, but unfortunately, a lot of the items don't work. I also have another item which isn't in this, which is one of those motion controllers for the PS4 or PS3. I forgot to include that. That came with that controller and the 2 power supplies you see in front of the Xbox One. Anyway, take you on to those. Xbox One console, paid £10 for that, bloke wanted 15, paid £10, unfortunately it just doesn't work at all. It keeps making a real weird sound when it loads up, so unfortunately that's going to have to go for parts. As indeed do these 2 power bricks for the Nintendo 64, they are official ones. Unfortunately, I tried changing the fuse from my own working one, neither of those work, so I'm assuming that it's either something internally wrong with them, or the cable or the lead itself is bad. And also from the same seller I got that PS4 controller. I haven't properly tested it yet. I think it might just have a dead battery, I'm not sure. Buzz quiz game thingy there. Ignore that. That power supply also came with it as well. Oh no, it didn't. It's for that one. Sorry, it looked similar to a power supply that came with that. Come with an RF cable, which is a bit unusual because that usually is for the PlayStation 1 off, and perhaps people use them for the PlayStation 2. I don't know. And over here we have a Furby. He was £2. He works absolutely fine. I've tested him. So one bit of good news. So the Furby does work. That's bought off of a family. Unfortunately, it is a Series 3 one. It's not a really old vintage one, Series 1, or one of the latest ones. Unfortunately, it's a Series 3 one, and they're not worth quite so much. But £2, I'm not going to argue with that. Over there, we've got an Eevee, which was £2. I think it's one of them car stick-on ones. They stick on the car windows, so I'm going to keep hold of him and put him on my car window. And also at the other car boot, I picked up a Xbox 360 power supply. Haven't tested it properly yet. It probably does work absolutely fine. I will test that at some point. £3. Not gonna leave that there for that. And also at the other car boots, I also found some more games for PlayStation 2 and Xbox Original. World Racing, Sega GT 2002, and Family Game Night were bought from the same store. I think I paid £5 for all 3 of them. Sega GT 2002 surprisingly worth a fair bit of money, although I might just wait until I get a better condition box version of that game and then switch the disc around because the disc is immaculate in that. Epic Mickey Power of 2, I think I paid £2 for that. Buzz Hollywood Quiz, I didn't get that off the same seller with the Buzz bits, but that was only £1. Box needs replacing on that because the box is a bit knackered. And